was king on his waist pants. Well, it was about 7 o'clock. Anyway, it was dark. What are you doing at the office that late? I'm a homing pigeon. I always come back to the state and cooked up, so I'm taking out most of my book and decided to go around Sunday. I've been out peeking under old Sunday sections for a barber named Dominic, whose wife wanted to pack. I forget why.
What has happened at the Castro it's actually kind of remarkable, because when we started out, we really didn't know what was going to happen. I had no idea if people would respond to this. And then over the years, it has just grown to this phenomenal festival. And it really is a festival.
You have all these people. Some come dressed to the nines, like it's 1944. Some are young filmmakers trying to learn their craft from the masters. And then there's the seasoned vets who come here to see the newly unearthed films. And they're all brought together in a sort of giant party to watch these movies.
The audiences are so great. I mean, they react fantastic.
You know, when the man grabs the woman by the arm, the crowd hisses.
And the crowd roars when she shoots her man dead.
It becomes more than just a showing of film. There's posters and books and booze in the mezz and hot Betty Page girls walking around in the aisle and guest stars. The famous and the infamous can cross paths in the same place, and it's absolutely amazing.
Oh boy, old punk rockers connected with noir. Where did it start? Well, the movies were cool, obviously, and some of them had a certain sleaze and degenerate vibe to them that appealed.
Film noir?
Boy, what is film noir? I've been asked that question a million times.
It's $1 million question, because I don't know what noir is, and that's why I keep searching for it, and I've been doing it for decades now.
Well, I think it's very interesting that that question, what is film noir, is still really controversial or complicated, because I think a lot of people feel like they know it when they see it.
It's a stylized crime.
Bad people doing bad things, and
Great
we love to watch them
camera
do it.
angles.
And the quality of the lighting.
If they are doomed by their own obsessions.
A beautiful woman.
An evil woman.
Beautiful costumes.
That's noir to me.
You don't seem to get the idea at all. You're gonna cry for this.
Some people think that film noir is a genre, but I don't like to think of it that way because I don't see it being defined by the kind of tropes and cliches that people are really familiar with.
On the one hand, you have this American dream that everybody is trying to follow. And on the other hand, there's this urge to destroy this fantasy and to uncover it as fake. So in noir, you have I guess, both of these worlds. You see that this America is really not an ideal world, and it's full of corruption and full of darkness and a little bit of light.
That to me is the most important thing. Certain themes of alienation, anxiety, moral ambiguity, disillusionment. It's that element of delving into the psychology, into the why of these stories.
Film noir exposited one great theme. You're fucked.
These films still address very real issues of today, but they do offer much more glamour, much more style. They're much sexier.
What I really like about noir is that it's not just, just peachy, life is great, whatever. It shows, real elements of darkness, murder, drama, prostitution, all kinds of, things that make it so much more exciting than just regular old films.
She was the star of the French film.
Women have a real sense of self-preservation, I think, in this. And it's something that we move away from so strongly in the 50s films with Marilyn Monroe, with the ditzy, please help me, all I need is a man. You'll never have another Barbara Stanwyck. You'll never have another Gloria Graham.
I don't think there's really any other art form like film that has this problem of the art form itself being so fragile and so endangered. And I don't think that anyone who loves film feels there's any question that we have to find and save as many films as we can.
Well, the preservation part of what we do is really important to me, because I just can't believe that a culture can create something so great and then have it be considered kind of disposable.
We're losing and have lost some of the great works that have been made in this medium.
As far as I know, Noir City is the only film festival in America I know of that uses the receipts from the box office to directly fund the restoration and preservation of film.
And I think what the Film Noir Foundation does is especially valuable, because they're really saving film itself and saving the experience of seeing film projected in theaters.
And the best thing is, you walk out of the cinema straight afterwards and you can talk to people about these things. That's one of the best parts about it. You can talk to people before the films start, between the films, afterwards, even on the streetcar going back downtown.
You walk down the aisles here, and the only time that you see a cell phone is when someone's using it to light their program.
That era in mid-20th century is eternally appealing to people. I guess we're preserving more than just the films themselves. We're preserving this whole iconic look and feel.
Take your drink to the end of the bar, buddy, let her stay there. Now don't be a fool. I'd as soon have a hot